What is up, everybody? I am back.
Right back at your motherfucking ass.
And I got the official exclusive interview with one of the most prolific rap groups ever. They're from Detroit, and I am talking about MudTalk.
Looking back at you niggas like you wouldn't dare.
I tell you once, these niggas scared.
Yeah, I'm talking about I-75, aka Gorilla75, MudTalk Rel, and their producer Uzi. These guys are about to drop their breakout album on February 3rd, and they are some of the most lyrical, hardcore, real MCs I have ever heard, and their production is off the fucking chain.
And you know this, man.
We're gonna talk about how they formed, what the name MudTalk means. We're gonna talk about how they got started in music, and there's even an exclusive story about J Dilla. Rest in peace, J Dilla. Alright, in order to start right away, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you on the team, and I'm always making new content. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. So let's start with this. Tell me about the name of your group. I think I kind of know what it means, but I just want you guys to tell us, because I always like to get, that kind of origin stories. Tell us about how you guys named it MudTalk.
Go ahead.
Well, MudTalk came about because, if you really just listen to the lyrics that we got, it's kind of self-explanatory. We came out the mud, man. We had a different name a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? But things changed, some situations changed, and so we kind of had to, play it that way instead of, we just changed the name up. And the name that personified us from Jump Street. I mean, we've been doing this for a while, so this kind of personified us from Jump Street. We just out the mud with it. Raw lyrics, actual lyrical ability, and we talking our street shit too, but it's not always from an angle of just shoot 'em up, bang, bang. We giving you stories from the streets, period. And that's the mud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why we named it. You know what I mean? So that's what it is.
And just to piggyback off of that, Doug, I think like one of the misconceptions that people got from us, like, because they'll see that, our names and then where we from and what we, majority of the music that come across their table, they hear a bunch of shit that we do. I mean, because that's where we from. I mean, we from the west side of the city, but if you dig deeper, we got so many other projects that's quote unquote not street. You know what I'm saying? And our lyrical ability. That's exactly what we, that's what we gunning for. We gunning for the we gunning for the guys that that want to rewind that track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And listen to it 20, 30 times. And, we are Esco fans. We come from the Esco, the whole eras from where, bars actually meant something. So
it actually mattered.
Right.
we just happy that it came back in full swing, for us to be able to project our shit. It's easier now. It's way easier. We couldn't have did this shit a few years ago.
Right.
Right.
Right. It helps us like the social media and being able to put that shit on there, because now it's like, and I can actually get a hold of MCs and artists that I think are ill, like you guys, and be like, yo, let's do a show. And years ago we couldn't do that. There was no internet. There was nothing when I was growing up. So it's like, this is cool to be able to do this shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. It was extinct, man. We was like extinct for a minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a period, like I would say maybe about like 5 years plus, where it was just like I didn't feel like it was a stage for us. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm sure that Gorilla could say the same. Like we chilled out for a little bit.
Okay.
Like damn near stopped. Just damn near said fuck it, because I felt like the game was going away where they didn't even respect the type of shit we did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't respect that format of actually having bars and actually having a story to tell no more. So it was like I I was like, damn. I was like, shit. Well, it's a rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel like that because we come from that era where everybody had their lane. You know what I'm saying? You could be an artist if you make music for the club. You can make music for the club. The brothers in the street respected the guy from the club. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. If you was a jiggy dude, you was jiggy. If you was grimy, you was grimy.
Yeah.
But everybody had their lane, and then once it kind of seemed like it minimized down to one or two things, you know, it looked like, yeah, this ain't it for us no more. You know?
Right.
So we real happy that it came back full swing for us. You know what I'm saying? So
hell yeah.
That's
I'm happy too because it's like, that's all I want to listen to is rap with bars in it. And man, I'm glad you guys came back in the game and that these lanes open up because I was saying too, like, man, lyrical rap has to come back at some point. We can't keep going on this. We need content. We need shit where I want to rewind it and I want to say, what the fuck did he say, and rewind it 20 times and break it down and then holy fuck, look at that, it actually means this and this. I love doing that. I love real rap. And so I really respect what you guys do and your lyrical ability and how you guys do it. I figured that's why you named it Mud Talk, because, coming out the mud and you're talking about it and, all that shit. So I just didn't want to assume and say, here, so.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's a good question, though, because, a lot of people, they just come up with names. You don't even know how the hell they got their name, what they talking about, what they own. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
That's real.
That's why I always like these origin stories about names. I figured, with your guys, the way you do rap and your lyrical abilities and shit, I knew that your group name would mean something. How did you guys meet? Did you guys know each other for a long time before you did music, or?
All right, so
yeah, that's all you.
I met Gorilla through who we consider of course, like a brother. He was like the nucleus of this shit. We had a group years ago. We was called Regardless before we was called MudTalk. We was doing out the mud shit. We was doing Regardless. And my guy Cuddy Mack, rest in peace. He actually introduced me to I had other shit going on. Gorilla, he had other shit going on. He had already built himself a name up with another group, but I was just trying to really get my feet wet, and my man Cuddy, he just saw it. I felt it.
Yeah.
I knew.
Yeah.
I knew that once I met Gorilla, I knew that this shit was just gonna come to play. You know what I'm saying? It was just so, when you meeting a lot of people throughout this shit. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of throwaways.
Yeah.
A lot of people that you just come across and you be like, hi and bye to.
Yeah.
But, I met him, and every day since then, I've been knowing him for at least 20 years now.
Yes.
Solid brother.
Hell yeah.
My best material always come out of working with him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that that's how we came about doing this album together, because he one of few people that I feel like I have to push my pen. I ain't gonna slack with nothing.
Right.
With music shit.
Right.
But he one of the few. It might be one or two other people where I'll be like, all right, I gotta get in there. So like I said, man, we met through my guy Cuddy Mack, and Cuddy was basically like the head of our group.
Yeah.
Cuddy Mack passed away.
Man, sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah, so what we doing now?
So
we just it's like a 2-man route with this music shit. And when we added Uzi, see, this was something we've been on Uzi from way back also.
Nice.
So Uzi a guy. You see, we can barely get Uzi on the line right now.
Right.
Uzi the type that run the streets. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta pull him. We gotta pull him in with this music shit, because we know that he one of the best producers in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Like no doubt about it. He's one of the best, and I'm sure he knows that. He's confident, but He's just, you know, he waiting on that bag and he waiting on shit to make sense. Like we all are. You know, we waiting on shit to make sense, man. That's all it's about. So
That's it.
Oh yeah. He is a dope producer too, because I mean I listen to your guys' tracks and I'm like, holy damn, speak of the man right there.
There you go.
Honor show, what up, though?
How's it going, brother? Glad you could make it.
Man, I'm glad, honored to be able to tap in with you.
Hell yeah.
okay.
We were literally just talking about you, and I was just literally saying you are one of the dopest producers I've ever heard, because I listen to their tracks and I'm in here jamming. I love that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Well, I told you. You see how
I'm blown away with that one.
see?
Hey, for real though, they were telling me that you were one of the dopest producers in the world, and I was agreeing with that. I was like, hell yeah, he is. And then you just popped right on.
I'm all right, man. I'm all right for an old race car, man. I'm all right, man.
Hey, that's pretty modest of you, because man, a lot of the music that's out there nowadays, I can't get into it, but I listen to y'all's music, and right away, the first song I heard, I was like, I gotta get these guys on my show. This is real rap. This is real music. They got real lyricists. The music's dope. Man, I gotta get this on here. So, oh yeah.
Finally.
What song was that? The first song you heard?
I think the first song I heard was "Fuck the N-Word," and then "89 Bad Boys" after that.
Yeah, because that's what he sent me. He said, man, y'all crazy. He said that fuck niggas is crazy. Like, do you got any more shit? And I said, man, and I hope you did this, Doug. I still need you to go check the link in my bio. It's gonna be some tracks in there that you can hear, man, other than this album dropping 2323.
Oh yeah.
2323.
Oh yeah, because I want to hear as many songs as I can. I want to hear all the shit you guys been on and shit. And yeah, your new album, it's February 23rd, right?
February.
Oh, February 3rd. February 3rd. Okay, yes, February 3rd. Because I want to put that all up over my stuff too.
Uzi, turn that shit down, man.
Man, I'm on the road, man. You know, these weather conditions is crazy. I'm trying to find somewhere to park where we can finish this shit up at. That's why I look so distracted. Hey, so look, how you get up on the mud? How you find out about us?
I was rolling around actually on Instagram, and it popped up on there, and I was like, "Ooh, what is this?" And I started listening, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta find them on YouTube and find their social media." And I just started looking and digging. And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And I found them. I mean, it wasn't hard to find once you popped up on social media and stuff, but yeah, once I heard it on there, I was like, I gotta find these guys. At minimum, I gotta find them so I can listen to this for the rest of my life. But it'd be cool too if I could get them on the show.
Right. Okay, yeah, I'm parked, man. I'm over on Dexter. Where the real ones at? Yeah.
Hey,
Dexter,
mud.
yeah.
Parked in the mud.
Right in the mud, yeah.
Like right at Waverly.
Right.
You right. You say you in the mud for real, huh?
Oh yeah.
You guys all grew up in Detroit there, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
West side of Detroit.
Hell yeah.
Show.
Hell yeah. That's cool. So, we were just talking. They told me about the group name and everything, and they were telling me about how they met and everything. How did you guys meet Uzi?
Man, this was years ago, man. Like years ago. I'm gonna say 20, maybe 20 plus. We was trying to do our thing with the music then. And shit, man. We always been at this. I can't say I've been consistently at it for years. I didn't have my stages where I'm fading in and out. Shit, man, I took about 10 years off, man. I ain't give a fuck about beats, music, or nothing. I was out here like outside for real.
Yeah.
However, over the pandemic, man, my little brothers, man, they gave me the gas. We got in the studio, man, and started recording songs. And then next thing you look up, we right here with it. But yeah, we've been knowing each other, man, for a long time, man. Like, shit, we actually started out, we was messing around with racing them in the early stages and all of that. That was like how we came about. I met Real through Roy's brother, Kid Vicious. They was running crazy back in the day, so I met Real through them guys right there, and then I came along. Rest in peace, our homie, Cuddy Mack. He got away from us, man. But,
sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, Cuddy Mack brought 7-5 on to the scene, man, and we been family ever since, man. Like, we really like family for real. This ain't like no just music shit. We brothers.
Oh yeah, that's that. I think that helps when you guys actually know each other and have been friends for that long. Because it's like you said, you're brothers and you got each other's back. There ain't no bullshit. I think that counts for a lot when you guys do shit.
Well, yes, 7-5, and Real, man. I got like a special spot in my heart for this situation, because these brothers should have been got a look. You know what I'm saying? Should have been got a look.
Yes.
You should have found out about these dudes years ago. You know what I'm saying? Instead of now.
Right.
However, man, we was kind of like going through issues with production and stuff like that, and I wasn't actively doing beats at that time. I didn't even have an interest for it, so it was kind of like us coming back together this time around. You know what I'm saying? I had to stick my fist all the way in the mud for them. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, it's really been that process. Like, man, these motherfuckers around here could have picked up one phone and called one person, let alone 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? We didn't struggle with getting support in that manner. And then also we didn't struggle with getting features, everything. This shit been out the mud. That's why ain't nobody on the album but us. I ain't taking no shots at nobody, but this journey been really, really fucking out the mud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I like that, and I like that concept, and that's. I agree. With the talent you guys got, I wish I would have heard of you guys years ago and shit. And you always got a spot on my show. You guys always got a slot whenever you want to come on here, and I'll always promote your music. When you guys drop shit, I'll do reviews on your songs and put them on my show because I know it's gonna be dope. I'm just gonna go through them and be like, check this out, this, and play that shit and go over it. So yeah, you guys always got a spot. You'll always got a slot on my show.
Yeah, man, appreciate the love, dog.
Appreciate it, my brother.
Tell me about, what can you tell me about the new album that's coming out? I know you guys don't want to really give nothing away, but what could you guys tell us about it?
10 tracks. It got 10 tracks on it. 1 through 10. We went up and down about how many tracks we was gonna put on here. We was gonna go less than this because we felt like we ain't really get a whole bunch. Like, and there's a lot. So, but the whole album is crazy. Like, it's 1 through 10. It's nothing that you gonna go through and be like, that was all right. You know what I'm saying? Everything fit the format. The bars is there. The beats. You gonna hear the beats, man. That shit fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So and that's another thing. When the beats is fire like that, that just make it easier for us MCs to do what we do. You gonna hear it. You gonna hear the hunger. You gonna hear the street shit. You gonna hear the bars. And we sure. Yes. We sure of ourselves, bro. Like, we know that
confident.
You know what I'm saying? Like Uzi was saying, like, you should have heard us like years ago. Right now, cool.
Been doing this. Doing this.
This the right time to hear this shit, bro.
Hell yeah. If I can say it in one word, this album is just dog. Like, from beginning to end, man, it's that feel, man, and they got that sound, man. So you don't really get to hear. A lot of dudes from Detroit don't really come like this. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna really get to hear another sound coming out the city that other people probably did with it. This our pocket, so you don't get a chance to hear where we are.
Yeah, hell yeah! I can't wait for that shit to drop because like I said, the couple songs I've heard, I've just blown away. So I can't wait. I cannot wait. Tell me a little bit about each of you guys, how you got into music in the beginning.
Shit, man, I got in just writing rhymes in science class. I'm gonna keep it
Yes.
100 with you. I was
Yes.
I was young as fuck in high school trying to figure this shit out. My right hand man at the time, he was like that nigga and rapping and shit. And I seen like I was like, damn man, that shit dope. How you doing that shit? He
Yeah.
wasn't writing. He was just thinking of that shit in his head. So I say, let me go ahead and sit my ass down and try to put this shit together.
Yeah.
Shit was terrible. First couple years, I couldn't figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, I started fucking around with that shit, and I got wicked. By the time I was 18, by the time I met Gorilla,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, these niggas about to get buried.
Yeah.
This is Reynolds rap. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that. Hey, Gorilla, that's around the time we did Hard Times, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah. 18. Hard times. Yeah. I know. I think I started writing. Probably my last year in middle school. I probably had to be like 13. You know what I'm saying? But I was just fucking with it because, like at the time, my sister she used to go around. Job used to take her out to state. She used to come back with all that music. So she had it was two things I've listened to. It's gonna probably fuck you up. I used to hear Two Live Crew. I used to like that shit. I used to sneak the tape and shit.
Yes.
Then I used to listen to damn, what's my man name? Oh fuck. Well, it was three. It was BDP, Boogie Down Productions, Two Live Crew, and goddamn Special Ed. Come
Yeah.
back with all this shit, right? So I listened to that shit. But that's way before my time. So I'm like, damn, let me see if I can do it. Shit,
Yeah.
that's when I kept doing it. Then I get, high school, other motherfuckers that started doing this shit. And so I just kind of got with a couple of dudes in the neighborhood and started really fucking around. While we out here doing shooting moves, we'll come back to the, whatever we doing, come back fuck with some rhymes and shit. And then by the time like he said, by the time I met Cuddy, I had got better.
Yeah.
And they heard me. And that's when he was like, you know what? I got somebody else, you know what I'm saying, that I think you should, link up with. That's me, Rel, and met Uzi at around the same time. So it was like, the shit was crazy though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's just how it went.
Oh yeah. I love that. That's a great. I love these origin stories. What about you, Uzi? How'd you when did you first start getting into music and know like this is what I want to do?
Damn show, man, you had me tell my age, bro. God damn. Man, this is about 90, early 90s, mid 90s. I'm gonna say early 90s. You know what I'm saying? I was outside real tough. I just started buying music equipment, keyboards and shit. I ain't really know what nothing to do with it. I ain't know what to do with it.
Sure.
Then my homie Little, you know what I'm saying? Everybody around here know who Little is. I tell the story, I tell it right. I don't leave no names out. My homie Little was like, man, my homeboy got one of these. He be messing around. I'm gonna take you over his house. So we go over on Nevada on the east side of Detroit, Nevada in the Conant area. And anybody know this dude, know he did live right there off of Nevada on the corner. He take me in the basement. I see albums, crates of albums everywhere. And then over on his bar, he had like a little bar area, somewhat, or whatever that was. It was a turntable, a little mixing board, and MPC 3000.
Yeah.
Call it MPC 3000. Who this person turned out to be, I didn't know who he was at the time, was J Dilla
Yeah.
in his earlier stages. So yeah, shortly after that, dude took off. This is around that time he was in Lollapalooza and he handed Q-Tip his beat tape. Dude took off. Next day, you just started hearing his name ringing and shit like that. I say, damn, man. Trey, talking about Little. Yo, man's, he out here doing his thing. He was like, yeah, I told you, dog, he was in the gang. I didn't know who J Dilla was. That's how I got my introduction to J Dilla. So that was my inspiration to be, do beats. He was one of the first inspirations. Man, I started out, the machine I bought was a Kaya MPC 60. So, however, man, he showed me, what to do with it, where you plug the turntable in at and how you go into the sample, menu options and all that type of stuff and this and that. So, I was a baby with it. I was taking baby steps with it, but I figured that shit out, learned how to chop them samples up.
Right.
Oh, we lost.
Oh, now he's back.
Yeah, I learned how to chop samples up and shit like that. And then, man, I was a rookie with it, but however, man, we wound up forming a crew. Yeah. And that's when it really got serious for me, and that's when it really became passionate for me. We formed a crew called Wall Street. I don't know why this story ain't never been told about this crew, because at that time during the 90s, we were showing up at all the open mics. Proof used to host at this spot called the Ebony Showcase, and then at this other spot on East Side 7 Mile, I think it was 911, 911 or something like that, Club 911 or whatever. We used to show up at all Maurice Malone's hip hop shop on 7 Mile. We used to show up, and we had a camp. Who was in our camp was at that time was Trey Little, Royce the 5'9", Jada 5'9", and my nigga Bo, Cuddy Mack.
Yes. Talk to him.
Later on after that came Billy Nix, and we was Wall Street. And anybody who was around during that time could tell you. I don't know if these people still aware. I know Elzai still around because we had the clinic, which was Elzai, Buck, and Shorty. Yep. We had the Almighty Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
Super MC and all of them. We all used to be at the same hip hop spots. Everybody doing their thing, going in. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? This I gotta figure this shit out. So ever since then, I've been trying to figure this shit out. And I did get distracted by the streets and having the kid and trying to stay afloat with my responsibilities and obligations as a parent and just as an individual. So I got distracted, man. I came outside real hard. I'm talking about, I ain't getting no details, but you know what go on in Detroit. You know what's going on in Detroit, then you know what was going on. So I came outside for a minute, and I couldn't mess with the music. I just couldn't afford to have no time to mess around with it. On top of that, my MP660 got broke. I went and took it to Electronic Innovations on the east side and left it there too long. And I went back 4-5 months later to get my machine. He's like, oh, man, come on. You signed a contract. Like, dog, after 30 days of us fixing this shit, you don't come pick it up. It's ours. We sold it. So I was fucked up because that was the machine I was most, like I was, that was the machine I did beats on. So I was kind of being on some old dinosaur shit and not wanting to step off into the software game because the software game had started to take off and the hardware was like looked at as like some dinosaur shit. So, so I just said, fuck it. But however, as time went on, man, shit, me and the fellas got back together and we started recording songs. I got introduced to another producer I'm trying to bring along, but for some reason, he interested in pursuing another genre of music, and I can get it. He a fire-ass producer up out of Detroit. My nigga, nobody famous. I got introduced to him, and he had equipment, man, and we hooked up over the pandemic. Nice. And started fucking around, man, and I got my groove back, and shit. That's pretty much how I go. It's more I can say, but I'll burn your ears up, and I don't want to talk about everything too soon because I gotta have something to tell later on. But I got some stories for your ass out of Detroit. Yes. Real.
Yes. That's the type of shit I love. And this story too, man, that was amazing. Like to be able to walk into a house and not know and end up having it be J Dilla, the amazing, legendary fucking producer out of Detroit. Rest in peace to J Dilla too. Man, and then just all the other stories, the hip hop shop and all that. Hell yeah! And when I looked at your guys' social media, I said, it's like that DJ Butterfalls and all these other Detroit. I was like, I need to know about these guys because they're down with all the important people I see. I was like, I need these guys. I need to have on my show. I need to listen to their music. What about? Let's see here.
Oh yeah, another cat I met along the way, dog. You know, I think a really, really cool dude. Who a monster on them beats, man. Who legendary out here. I got a chance to meet another legendary person who was also a monster at that time on the MPC 3000 was Carlos 6 July Brody, which he wounded up doing a lot of heavy work with Royce. You know, I wanted to be a part of that project back then. It's just the projects back then that was going on, but my game wasn't seasoned up enough, or put it like this, I probably didn't have the confidence. But yeah, he another cat. It's a handful of producers that I'm heavily inspired by. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give pay homage and get shots out to all the producers. We'll get a chance to talk about that later on. But yeah, we met Carlos 6 July Brody, man, and then doing Royce Milk, working on his first album, which he did when he was on the Tommy Boy label, man. I got a chance to meet Alchemist one time. He came in and did some work for Royce. We was at my homeboy, well, not my homeboy, but one of Royce's people at that time, a guy named Rick. He came in town at Rick's crib, and they recorded some songs and rocked out and did some shit. So, you know, man, all of these experiences is tied in as to why I can't let this shit go. You know what I'm saying? Every time I listen to these dudes' music, you know, I get that feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I get that feeling, and I be wanting to get active. You know what I'm saying? I compete with nobody, just get active.
Yes. Hell yeah.
I can't compete with nobody because most of these people that, you know, I'm giving shots out to them live their dreams already. You know what I'm saying? With this music shit. So.
But this is one of the things I love about you guys. Every one of you guys are hungry. You want it. Your heart's in it, and that's what makes your music so good. Is your fucking heart and soul is in the shit. Every one of you guys.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, though, Doug. Like, we sure about this shit. That's you know what I'm saying? With the hunger comes surety. Like, we understand the game now. You know what I'm saying? We know what to expect. And that's why it's just so easy. And then outside of this rap shit, like, you know, niggas got shit going on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We tied in. We got stories to tell.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be something different when we go into that studio.
Yes.
You know, and man, you gonna hear the bars, Dub. You gonna hear the bars, Dub. I ain't bullshit you. I ain't bullshit you. Like, I know everybody talking their shit, you know, and rightfully so. That's what they supposed to do. They supposed to be confident in themselves. But man, watch what I tell you. You got 10 bangers. So if you only heard them two, if you heard like a couple other ones, whatever, the 10 that it's gonna be at least 5, 6, maybe 7 that you haven't heard.
Yes.
And they gonna be up to par like the other ones. If you thought the other ones was fire, it's other ones on there that I think better than them. For sure.
Yes.
No doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, who am I, man? I'm this MudTalk Rel, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their own opinion on the shit, and that's what I like about it because I got my own personal favorites, but I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want nobody to go straight to those, and I want everybody to form their own.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I got my own personal 1 or 2 that I like out of those though.
Oh yeah. Well, after it drops and I go through it on air and shit, well, then I'll pull you back on here and I'll be able to tell you which ones are y'all favorites, and we'll all talk about which ones are our favorites and shit. I guarantee though, I'll bet you money. I bet you money when I put that motherfucker in, It don't get no skips or fast forwards. It's only gonna get rewind.
Straight through.
Yeah.
Straight through.
Nah, ain't no soft spots.
None.
Straight through.
None, not one
Hey,
soft
you know
spot.
what?
You know what I'm
No
saying?
filler. Nothing.
Look,
No, we
start
don't make
start
No, hell no.
you start from track one. You start from track one. Soon as you hear how track one come out, you're gonna be like, oh man,
Yes.
oh
Yes.
man.
Yes. You guys work so well together too. Like your guys' bars with his beats and with the crescendos and bridges in there, and you don't just put on a beat and let it play through. You change it up and change it. Certain times in your rhyming, you'll change your voice on the synthesizer. And I'm like, fuck yeah! That's like you guys just work so well together. It's
That's
dope.
what I mean. But that comes from being in the studio together a lot. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta be in there vibing on some shit. You can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't long distance nothing. We can't be playing no games with this shit. We actually sitting at the round table, all three of us putting our heads together to
Yes.
come up with this shit. That's why it's gonna sound so together and you know the way that it is.
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's a better way to do it too. Instead of just sending a verse to each other and putting it all together, when you're sitting there, you got each other's energy to feed off of and bounce shit off of. So I
Yeah.
think that works a lot better. Um, what are you guys? I always got to ask this. What are some of your guys'? What do you think are some of the best albums that have ever been made?
Gorilla.
Cool. Shit. Fucking. Of course not. Motherfucking. I think Illmatic is one of the greatest albums ever made. A
Yeah.
lot of people, they feel a certain kind of way about Nas beats, but I put at least two of his albums got to be on some of the greatest albums ever made. Life After Death, of course. Shit. God damn. What's the Cube Death Certificate?
Yes. Yeah.
One of my favorite. My home and the Fix. I like both of those. Shit. God damn, I'm forgetting a lot of shit.
There's a lot of good ones.
Man, I'm forgetting a lot of shit. My list long, man. I fuck with.
Hey, you gonna leave Mob Deep
real
out?
shit. Huh?
You gonna leave Mob? You gonna leave?
Of course, man. There's so much shit.
What's that? Shook ones too?
Shook Ones 2 on that boy. Shit. I even
Hell
like
on
Hell
Earth.
on Earth. I even like Hell on Earth.
All them joints.
Yes.
Motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and put my deal. I'm going off the. I'm still going off the shit, man. Fire ass hip hop, man. Like the Capone and Noriega War Report.
What's up?
Man, we talking about the reunion, Capone and Noriega reunion. Shit, man. Come on, man. All the Snoop joints back then.
Yeah, Snoop.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, there's too many, man. We'll be the next 15 minutes. 15 minutes straight, 20 minutes straight talking about fire-ass albums, man. It's been a lot of years that passed since this hip-hop shit then gave birth to a lot of people. So,
right,
man, there's a lot of albums, man.
Right. There's a lot. That's why I always just say, hey, let's just name a few because there's so many. What's that?
I'm a huge Wu-Tang fan.
Oh yeah.
Like,
for sure.
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, these great motherfuckers, they got a following here, but it's very small, spread it out. Like these motherfuckers is around here looking at me like I was weird or something because I was gone on the Wu-Tang. And literally, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was around this bitch buying Chinese albums and classical albums and shit, trying to imitate the rhythm and shit like that to find my vibe. So yeah, man, Wu-Tang, man, who else? Man, Beanie Siegel,
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Beans. Can't leave Beans out, man. So yeah, man. I still be listening to all of that shit today, like it's them times, like back then.
Yes. Hell yeah. That's it. Same with me. I listen to a lot of the classic golden age of hip hop. And other than that, I listen to straight up Detroit street underground shit and a lot of shit from New Jersey. But ever since I started looking at, Detroit shit, like the first guy I was like Big Herc, who's that? And I started looking and that was like 15 years ago and I've just been in it since. So it brings us here today. So shout out to the Detroit rap scene. I think it's one of the illest, best hip hop scenes that the earth has ever seen. Right up there with West Coast and East Coast back in the day. Detroit is right there with me, right in my heart, right there with the West Coast and shit. I love it.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Hurt, Big Hurt. Shout out to Big.
Yeah,
Hurt.
shout out. Sure, for sure.
Yeah. And Young Herc and Baby Herc too, because I fucked with them too.
Yeah.
Young Herc and Baby Herc. Shout out to all of them.
Yeah, shout out too.
Yeah,
man.
Shout out to Big Girl. Sure.
Hell yeah. What are some of your guys' goals as a group? What do you guys like? I know you're getting out there and this shit's your album's gonna drop. But what else do you guys want to accomplish as artists?
Shit. My only goal is to do good business and be 100 with everybody.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Believe it. That's where I'm at. I ain't tripping on
Hey, excuse me for a second, fellas. I gotta run in the store right quick.
Sure.
Yeah. I ain't tripping on no money or nothing. We want the music to be heard.
Yeah.
We love our craft.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? We love the craft. So just for niggas to be like, you dope.
Yes.
That's good. I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at. I ain't chasing no bag or nothing. I ain't tripping on none of that.
Yes. I love that. See, you guys are in it because you fucking love it and you want to be heard. And you guys got something to say is what I love. And the way you put words together, a lot of rappers can't tell a story from start to finish and have it make sense in the middle. You know what I mean? They throw just a lot of word salad in there. You guys tell a story and it's there's none of that bullshit. You can tell a story from beginning to end and just make it rhyme like nothing, and still have double entendres and punchlines and shit.
That's dope. We appreciate it, man.
Appreciate that, man.
We appreciate the love.
Supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's if you're gonna do it to the best of your ability. Your name on it.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
You know, a lot of niggas think this shit easy, man.
Yeah, they.
A lot of people think that this shit easy, and sometimes it may seem like it's easy, and shit. That's a compliment. If it seems like if what I'm doing or what we doing seem like it's easy, then go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? We making it look easy, and that's why I say it's a compliment.
Right.
You know?
I know you guys put a lot of fucking work into it. I know you put a lot of work into your craft and what you guys are doing, and it shows because it's quality. It's the type of shit that, we're still listening to shit from 20, 30 years ago. This is the type of shit I'll still be listening to in 20, 30 years, showing people like, look at this classic here. Like, and that's no bullshit. That ain't no cap. That ain't just telling you guys shit because you're on the show. Like, that's why I wanted you on the show in the first place. So.
Appreciate it.
That's dope. Say that shit ageless, huh?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, dog? For real.
Want your shit to live on?
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker here and just turn it off and throw it away. Forget about you. What the fuck you make?
Right.
You know what I'm like, what is it?
Right.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Like I said, you guys always got my support. Damn it, what was I gonna say? Oh, what about, did you guys have, I know you guys have been working together for a while, did you guys have any solo projects? Are you guys gonna do solo projects, or is it always gonna be as a group?
Yeah, we got project.
Yeah, they got dolos.
We
Yeah,
got those.
solos on the way. Yup.
So,
Because either way, I love you guys as a group or what. I'll listen to all of it.
No, we got solo projects, but
Okay.
you know, we committed to this right now.
Right, absolutely. I would. You guys' group is phenomenal. And like you said, when you guys are working together, you're all together and you've known each other for years, and there's just a certain energy that you guys have when you're together and make that shit. So, man, thank you guys for coming on here. Oh yeah, this is what I want to. Is there anything that you guys want to tell the fans? Is there anything else you want the fans to know about you guys?
Yo, MudTalk out on all digital platforms, February 3rd. Shout out to my nigga DJ Twins, man. I wanted to say shout out to my nigga DJ Twins, because you know we got this project done, and I really wanted for him to be a part of a lot of the shit. You know, he got other shit going on. He tied up, but that's my brother. That's who we come up with, fucking around with. You know, that's Royce's former DJ. You know what I'm saying? And toward the world and everything. So I just wanted to say shout out to him. And once again, February 3rd, all digital platforms, man. Go check out that MudTalk, like for real. It's gonna be the hardest shit that you done heard in a long time. Like, I'm guaranteed of that. It ain't nothing out there harder.
Yes.
I'm guaranteeing that for sure.
Yes.
MudTalk.
Yeah. I love it. But man, thank you guys. Is there any of you guys want anything that you want to see? Or Uzi, do you got anything you wanted to add to that?
No, just real shout out to DJ Twin. Shout out to everybody who had some input or who helped us put together. It's mostly us three, but if you had any input in any way, hey, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? February 3rd, man, MudTalk. You're gonna hear some real shit. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Find out. And it's long way, so hey.
Hey, good looking, Dad.
Oh, appreciate you, man,
for
having us on, man. That's real shit. So,
absolutely.
Thank you. Shout out to everybody who stayed with us, stayed on our journey with us, man. We lost a couple people, you know, a couple people passed away, and then we lost people because people lost interest or just didn't believe. You know what I'm saying? We started out a little bigger than what we was, but you know, shit be happening along the way. But shout out to them people too, because we needed that energy. We needed that disbelief, that lack of support. You know what I'm saying? That was the fuel to the fire and shit like that. Real talk. Shout out to you too, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yes.
And I gotta add this last thing. Rest in peace, Cuddy Mack, and rest in peace, Billy Nicks. For sure.
What up, Villain? My nigga Villain.
Shout out to Villain.
Hey, thank you guys. I thank you guys for being on the show. I really appreciate it. And like I said, you guys always got an open spot on my show. And when that album drops, I'm gonna do some reviews on it and get you guys back on here and shit. And we'll go crazy on it.
For sure. Hell yeah.
That's what's up, so looking forward to that.
Forward to it, man.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys. And God bless and have a great day.
Thank you, bro.
All right, man, I'm out. I'm about to get back in the mud.
Peace.
Peace. Woo, that was great, man. I cannot wait until February 3rd. Yeah! In the description, I'm going to put all their Instagrams and everything so you guys can go find them after this. And now, you guys can actually help me out.
You gotta help me.
Hey, all you gotta do is hit that like button. And so you never miss any future episodes, hit that subscribe button along with that little notification bell.